few quick questions for HP, and we'll see if anyone else has questions. You guys want to queue them up. But for me, we've all been rug pulled before. It fucking sucks. It's brutal. I don't want that. We're trying our best to prevent those things. And so I like that a high profile guy and a high profile team who's crossing the T's, dotting the I's, public facing, big reputation, all the legal shit. It gave me trust that I could trust this bot. And I know that this bot is outperforming almost all bots that are out there, but the confidence that no one's going to steal my money. So like a lot of our friends here, they're all investor minded types. They're looking for passive income. They're looking for an easy way to park some money. And I think that I've got confidence here. Is that kind of the secret sauce here from your perspective? You've been in it way longer. I don't know a lot about the rest of Aurum. When I heard that 16, roughly 0.5% a day, and it was run by really credible people, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm looking to diversify. That's a real good fit for me. So do you have anything you want to add to that for people to contemplate?
Number one, yes, Brian Benson is a very, very important ingredient. But the fact that Forbes and these other companies have done their due diligence, the fact that the issuing bank of Visa has got into bed with these guys, obviously the licensing's there, obviously they know the directors, they probably asked for last year's accounts. I don't know what due diligence these guys need to do, but these type of things, plus creating ATM machines and creating point of sale terminals for shops and building an exchange. To me, it sounds great, that they're doing all the right things to build a real big tech here.
Another question that came up, and Brad brought up a great point. If one of you wants to comment, there are people who've seen the trading, because a lot of people ask those questions because some of these are pooled funds. So if anyone wants to just chime in on that element.
Dino, you saw it, and then I'll tell you what I saw.
I know that Hugh Paul knows this. The last group that went and experienced or got the exposure dealing with the traders, Terry, and these guys were pros. And so when they were seeing how the bot was doing and the controls that these traders had overlooking and making sure and stuff, and they were like, why are you guys only doing about 0.5 a day? And so they came back and said, we don't want to take risks. That's our clientele. That's not what it is. Now, remember, he's talking about his institutional clientele. Hugh Paul has gotten many different pros that have gotten in front of the traders, and we're getting better and better feedback from that exposure and how people are taking more and more pride that they're promoting, what Aurum is doing. So
I would prefer higher returns than 0.5% a day, but if it's stable and reliable and people can count on it and they can put large sums and sleep at night, that has a lot of value to me. So appreciate you guys chiming in on that.
Hey guys, I'm stopped. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Did you want me to say something on what I've seen?
Yes. Yeah, just some first
John covered it all.
Seen the trading.
Yeah, I'm one of them. And not only I'm one of them, I've been in Forex for 22 years, and I'm partner in probably the only A-book brokerage in the world, meaning no casino. So when I went to the office, I didn't get hyped. I was told this story, which was it's got an incredible backstory, how this started and what our CMO did. So I said, Ahmad, look, I've been in trading for a long time. Can I see the trading? And I asked HP, and I'm very thankful to HP because compared to a lot of other top leaders that you can reach him to save your life, he's reachable. So I'm publicly thanking HP for that. So on the 10th of September, I saw 2 exchange accounts, which there are videos out there that the trading results showed a natural progression of continued earnings. I had him press several buttons inside the accounts to make sure it wasn't a video playing, if you know what I mean. And myself, I put in a good chunk after that. And HP, I don't know if you've shown them. Sorry, guys, I was driving. If you've shown them the screenshot of what you've seen, but the screenshot that HP showed us last week shows a continued progression of trading, and they do not use leverage, which is an increased safety measure in this type of trading.
Yep.
So I'm very comfortable with what I've seen. I know John and HP have said it all. I just wanted to throw that in there because there's only one word to use compared to the other stuff I've seen, and that's redemption, really.
Yeah,
So
no,
thanks for
that's
allowing me to
important. I
share.
appreciate your story because people want to sleep at night,
Yeah.
and I want to sleep at
Yeah.
night. I'm sick and tired of losing money and sick and
Yeah.
tired of running into crooks.
Of course. And look, can anything happen? Yes, absolutely. We're adults here, okay? So please, don't think that nothing can ever happen. But the chances of something happening here, pretty freaking minimal.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll go. There you go. There's the screenshot. I'll go back on mute.
You never saw this. You never saw this, guys.
No,
You can
no, I
see
didn't see.
the trading bots running in the background here, but all of the money was committed, but it's spot trading. It's not leverage trading. In this last 30 days, it made 2.1 mil. This is one part of it because they use the liquidity on a variety of exchanges. They don't block it all in one. This account, I think I saw that when it was 7 mil. Dino might have saw it when it was 10 mil. I just got this the other day. We brought in from the US a couple of major funds. They've already deposited 200K at first deposit before they start topping up, but they went through these accounts with the trading lingo that I wouldn't have. They wanted to see, they want to know about stop losses, hard losses. They want to know about this and that. They wanted to see the first opening deposit of this exchange. They said, show us your first deposit. So they went over to deposits, and you could see that in 23rd of, it was in February 23 that this account started trading, and you could see all the deposits coming in. You could see the live trading. You could see the wins, the loses. They win about 72 to 78% of the time. They lose about 20% of the time, but it's smoothed over with an average percentage in its term of about 17.5% a month. And as I said, I've got traders that could do that in a day, but the same traders could blow my account a month later. But the governance over this, the risk management profile, that's what they talked about, risk management, how much per trade, how much this, how much that, what happens in a black swan event, all those type of questions they were asking were just boom, 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 boom. They were talking directly to the traders, so the traders can't even get into the account themselves. It's a multi-sig account. Why they don't want to show it is, number one, they think that AI eventually will copy AI. They think that's what's going to happen. They're worried about the security of the trade. Like if somebody comes around to your house and says, open the account, withdraw that money, that type of horrible existence out there if we knew exactly who was in control of funds. So they have a multi-sig that they can't get in without other traders. So there's always at least 2 or 3 on the calls. One group deals with this account, a different trader deals with this account. So when we were, and by the way, I've been on about 5 or 6 of them. So like if Terry wanted on one, I would go on with Terry, so I would see it then. And let's say in 4 months with another guy, I would see it then. That's why we're seeing these progressions of the live trading. They've also committed to offering live trading results on the platform itself. It says coming soon, that button. So they're figuring out the best way. Can they show a delay, like a 1 minute delay, so there's no copy? They still don't want the AI. There's 28 strategies. One of the questions here is, what are they trading? They're trading the top 20 pairs in CoinMarketCap on that bot. But as John was revealing a while ago, they have separate bots that are specifically designed just for BTC, Ethereum, BNB. So 7 bots in total. They're working in more in the background. Since I started, they've been working on other ones, but we've never seen them come to fruition yet. Maybe they're going to hold them for the launch, or I don't know. But no, that's what we've seen so far.